Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Starry Tarot. My name is Sophie. I am your friendly tarot reader for the evening. I can answer any of your questions with the exception of medical and or legal questions. Please consult a professional for those matters. Anything else I can answer for you. My basic menu of readings can be found pinned at the bottom of the chat, starting with my basic mini reading, which consists of 5 cards. It's one question. It's a donation of $7.77 if you donate using Cashapp, PayPal, or Venmo. If you need to use SuperChat, it is $9.99. And then I also offer my full reading. That is 10 cards, and that can just be one question or split into 2. And it is a donation of $14.14 unless you need to use SuperChat, in which it's $20.20. And then finally, I offer my in-depth or expanded reading, which I highly recommend. That is 15 cards, and it can be just one full reading, or it can be split into a 10 card and one 5, or 3 5-card readings. And that is a donation amount of $21.21, unless you need to use SuperChat, in which it's $29.29. I answer a lot. I can answer all sorts of questions. I answer a lot of spiritual related questions, messages from spirits, lots of career and finance advice. But I'd say the predominant amount of my questions are of the romantic context, and I highly recommend my OG love reading, as my clients call it. It answers 5 questions in one. If you are curious as to how someone is regarding you at this time, and it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic at all. I've done this spread for people's pets, people's friends, people's neighbors, bosses, what have you. If you're just curious how someone is regarding you, I highly recommend this. It answers 5 questions in one. It tells you what your person's current thoughts are towards you, their current feelings, their current intentions, their general energies towards the connection, and your general energies towards the connection. And that can be done with a mini reading, a full reading, or an extended. And then I also offer my soulmate confirmation reading. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's a 10-card reading, and it is a donation amount of $16.16 unless you need to use SuperChat, which is $23.23. And it can be asked in one of 2 different ways. The first way we can ask it is we just directly ask for angels, messengers, and spirit guides if the person who you are connected with, someone who, and this is for someone who is actually connected with you at this time, asking your angels, messengers, and spirit guides if that individual is indeed a soulmate of yours. If the answer is yes, they will explain why and what context. If the answer is no, they'll explain why not. The other way we can ask is we can ask your angels, messengers, and spirit guides if they give their divinely ordained blessing towards this connection. And if you get a yes, that's bingo. That is bingo. That is soulmate, and they will explain. They will give context. Highly recommend that reading for those of you who are in a connection with someone and are ruminating on the long-term perspective. I also offer past life regression readings. I've been studying past life regression therapy since I was very young. I can do it through guided meditation, but I discovered a way to do it through tarot about 2 years into my private practice, or my professional practice, tarot. And it is a 10-card reading, and there is really no limit to what we can glean from your past lives, and we have many of them. I mean, depending on how old of a soul you are, some of us have more past lives than others, but they really vary. We have been different genders, different ethnicities, different socioeconomic positions, and we can ask Spirit to illustrate a past life of yours that can help you navigate this life easier. We can ask Spirit to illustrate a past life of yours that can help explain an irrational fear that you may have, or a recurring dream or nightmare. There's really no limit. There's really no limit. And you can even just ask Spirit to illustrate a past life of yours that they feel you need to hear is most important. And that is a donation amount of $19.19 if you use Cashapp, PayPal, or Venmo. If you need to use SuperChat is $27.27. I'm also a psychic medium. I can communicate with those who have passed on. If you are interested in that, I would be honored to read for you. I can get in touch with 95% of those who have passed on. There have been a couple of times where I have been able to get through to someone. There's no book about this. There's no rules. From my observations, people do reincarnate if someone has passed quite a while ago. There's a chance that they've reincarnated and I can't communicate with them on the other side. Or perhaps they haven't made it to that level of Kabbalic, essentially heaven, the afterlife. I'm a Kabbalic tarot reader. Definitely recommend mediumships, and I will check beforehand to make sure I can get in touch with them. And that's free, totally free. Before you send your donation, I just need to know their name, their date of birth, their date of passing, and their relation to you. If you have a photograph of them, that is super helpful. You can email that to me or send it to me over on my Instagram, of which all y'all should go follow. I don't post too much, but it's a great way to communicate with me. If you have a question about a reading, I can help you out. You can reach out to me on Instagram. If I have an extra insight into a reading that I did for you, I can reach out to you and let you know. Because that happens sometimes. I'll be like, oh wait, that card signified this, and I only realized it afterwards. But yes, I offer mediumship readings, and those are $35.35 if you donate using Cashapp, PayPal, or Venmo. They are $50.50 if you need to use SuperChat. And then I also offer private readings. I offer two different types of private readings. The first one that I offer is by appointment only. It's over Zoom, and reach out to me over email or on my Instagram to schedule. It is completely private. Obviously, it provides you with that discretion, confidentiality. I do not record it. You see me, I see you, I hear you hear me, you see the cards. You can give me all the context and backstory that you need. There's no limit to the number of questions that I can answer for you within the time frame that you decide upon. So I offer those. Highly recommend that. I love giving my private readings to my clients because it helps me understand them, and I think it helps you understand me as a reader better as well. And we really get deep. You get my one-on-one, totally undivided attention. The second type of private reading that I offer is at no additional donation amount, but it is not one-on-one. Simply send your donation if I'm not online and you have a question. Simply send your donation with your question, and I can answer it within, at the very latest, 24 hours, but I can usually get to you in about 1 to 3 hours. And I answer those via voice memos over on Instagram with photographs of the cards, or typed over email. And with that, the donation queue is indeed open. So whoever donates next, or first, will be read for next. Thank you so very much. are you doing, love? Good to see you. Thank you so much for your donation, sweetheart. How are you doing? Yes, I remember. Yeah, I remember, girl. Long time no see. I've, it's been, I'm okay. I'm not great. I'll be honest. My, my cat is, very poorly. She's not well. So she's gonna be shuffling off this mortal coil tomorrow. Yeah. So that's what I'm dealing with. But I'm gonna be strong. And other than that, I've had a great summer. My brother got married, and I went to Turkey. Um, it was a huge wedding. It was so much fun. And then I went to stay with my friend in Paris for a few days, and so I had a really nice vacation. But when I came back, and both my parents are sick too. They got respiratory infections while they were traveling. Yeah, my brother lives. Yeah, my brother. Well, he currently lives in Ukraine, but he's lived in Istanbul for about 15 years now. Yeah, my bro lives far away, but it's cool having a brother living in such a cool place. Um, and his neighborhood is like Istanbul is just covered with cats. Like that city is ran by cats. I'm actually planning on writing a story about the kitty committee of Katakoy. That's my favorite neighborhood. It's the one my brother lives in Istanbul. He loves it. He loves it. He also really likes Ukraine. And of course, myself and my mother are not thrilled that my brother is working in a war zone right now. But he's got a really good job and he's doing really good work helping to rebuild the country. His friend, his best man, his buddy, his best friend is also his boss, and he wants to move there, like permanently. Um, I don't think I think my brother's on the fence about moving to Ukraine. He really likes it there. Yeah. No, he's a good man. He does good work. He's like all about saving the world. And his friends are so lovely, and yeah, it was a lovely wedding. It was huge, girl. 650 people. The whole town was there. The mayor was there. Her uncle is a delegate for Erdogan. So, and I'm not a fan of their president. He's a dictator. But he was there. Like it was crazy, and it was so lavish. There were fireworks. Like it was fantastic. Yeah. Sam, my brother, oh hell yeah, he's got so many stories. He lived in Iran for a long time. He lived in Iran for a very long time. He's a Middle Eastern studies professor, and yeah, he lived in he lived somewhere in the mountains in Iran for about a year. Yeah, no, he's bold. He's really bold. Hi, Sky Moon. I sure am doing readings. Absolutely. I'm just about to get started with Miss Sarah. And if you make a donation, you would be next. Thank you. So Miss Sarah, how can I help you? What is your question, love? Enough about me. What's going on with you? Girl, my aunt is married to a dictator, girl. I get it. I never mentioned that. He's my uncle, though. Seriously? That's whoa, girl. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. But what country? Does she live in a different country with him, I'm assuming? That's nuts. I knew someone whose family was part of Hezbollah. Like, yeah. Imagine having parents that like were terrorists. My gosh. For sure, love. Thank you. And we just received a donation from Miss Faith. I'm assuming that's you, Skyla? I get you, girl. It's all good. It's all good. She lives where I used to visit their home when I would visit. Lots of good. Gold. Oh, lots of gold. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those dictators. Wow, that's nuts, girl. Oh my God. Yeah, you gotta tell me sometime. You should be friends with me on Instagram. Um, and I don't spill secrets, but I'm super curious. That's really very interesting. So how does Johan? Is it Johan or Johan? Feel about me? Did you want me to do my love reading, the thoughts, feelings, and intentions spread? So then we'll know. We'll get like a deeper context. Sorry, one sec. I need to turn on my fan. It is hot today. All right. Johan. Okay, great. And Sarah, what's your sign again? And what is his sign? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. What are Johan's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Sarah? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. What are Johan's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Sarah? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. What are Johan's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Sarah? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. What are Johan's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Sarah? Girl, I got a tarot reading in Turkey. She spoke Farsi, so we did it through a translator. It was like the worst reading, girl. Like, she was trying to tell me that I was cursed, and she needed to do like for an extra like 2,000 lira, which is like $20. She would like cleanse me. I'm like, girl, you are a spiritual grifter. I know your game. I didn't say that to her. I was like, nope, I'm good, thank you. You're a Virgo, and he's a Libra. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Johan's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Sarah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Johan's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Sarah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Johan's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Sarah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Johan's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Sarah? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Johan's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Sarah? Okay, so yeah, Virgo. I've said this before, but I love your chair. Thank you. Yes, people. It's my mommy's chair. It's not mine. I'm at my parents' house right now because of the kitty cat. I'm also going out of town to go to the mountains tomorrow. It'll be really good because of everything I'm going through. My cat. But thank you. Yeah, no, I love this chair. It's like kind of like Spiderwick Chronicles style. I don't know. All right, honey. Let's see. We have the Seven of Cups, Three of Swords reversed, Death reversed, Justice reversed, and Six of Swords reversed. Wow. Okay, this is very complicated. Starting with your general energies, we have the Seven of Cups here. How long have you? Is this a situationship or He's from my past, and he returned. That's okay. Okay, that clarifies so much for me. Thank you so much. His general energies, we have the Six of Swords reversed. This is someone who has not moved on. With his general energies, he has not moved on. He didn't move on from you. He may have, I don't know if he had a new girlfriend or did move on, but we talked briefly in the past. I did end things. Okay. His thoughts towards you, we have the Three of Swords reversed. I'm really getting feelings that he is feeling remorseful and wants to rectify the heartache, the disappointment of the breakup. He does feel like things are rather. Yes, he pursued me in between that time, but I rejected him a couple of times. Yeah. He's definitely got. He definitely has you on his mind, as you know, and it's very apparent if he's reaching out to you a lot. But he does feel like things are a bit stagnant with this Death reverse card, and he wants a transformation. I really think he wants to get back together with you, but I don't trust him. And I don't think you trust him either. There's a reason why you said no when he came back to you. His intentions, this is the card I don't like here. His intentions, we have Justice reversed. Well, this isn't telling me that he wants to do you wrong, but I want a little bit of clarity here. Oh, no. Damn, I don't have my book. My little black book. Yeah, this Justice reversed, the energy that I'm getting from this with his intentions is like, he knows he did you wrong. He did, didn't he? He wasn't a good guy. And you definitely had your reasons for rejecting him. And yes, he's still into you. Yes, he's still pursuing you. But I'll say, just my opinion, I know you didn't ask for it, but I don't trust the guy. There's something about his energy that I don't trust. You know, we never got together and he never cheated or anything. I just thought we were incompatible. Then he came on strong for sure. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely see the pursuit. And it's like a reversal, girl. It's like, and most cards are reversals. It's like he wants to literally like reverse what transpired between you and him. But I don't really trust him to be a really solid guy. Maybe give him a chance. I don't know, but you telling me that he's been pursuing you, and I get that energy, and the fact that you have rejected his advances tells me that perhaps there's something that you don't trust with him as well. You did mention feeling a sense of incompatibility. I mean, he's definitely into you, girl. We know that. And yeah, those reversals were literally like not him feeling like he didn't want you, but like literally like wanting to change what had happened. And if he really can like be a solid guy, and you have some, I mean, it's taking a chance, taking that leap of faith. You know, when we start anything new, a relationship or a new job or a new housing situation, it might not be the right one for us, but if you give it you might, I don't know, you might want to try giving it a shot if you guys have never, if it's just been completely platonic. But if there is a reason for you not to trust him, you know, just tread with caution. But I can tell you for sure he's very much into you and I really think he wants to have something with you. But I sense your hesitation as well. So, yeah, that is what I'm seeing for Mr. Johan. And you'll have to see. Yeah. You know, tread carefully. slowly. That Seven of Cups with your general energy is like you're thinking about it. Like it's a possibility that he could be a good guy, and be a good guy for you, but there's also a possibility that he might not. But super into you, I'll tell you that. That's for sure. Well, thank you so much, hun. I really appreciate you, and I hope I brought you clarity to a rather kind of confusing situation there. Thank you so much, love. Faith, you're very welcome, sweetheart. So good to see you. Very good to see you, love. Skyla, thank you so much for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. You're so welcome. You're so muchly welcome. Thank you. Got my Gatorade here. I'm hecka thirsty. Hello. What's Aaron's energy towards me? Are you new here, love? And is your name Faith? I have a love reading, which I just did for Sarah. I don't know if you were watching. But it answers 5 questions in one. I'm more than happy to just ask what his general energy is. But I'm happy to suggest, and it doesn't cost anything extra. It's just a suggestion. The thoughts, feelings, and intentions reading. Would you want to do that, or do you just want to check on his energies? Also, what is your sign and what's his sign? Sorry, I'm asking too many questions. You're the one who's asked questions. Great. Hey, E, how's it going? So did you want to do the thoughts, feelings, and intentions, or did you just want to check on his energies? Cool. Okay. Aaron. I had an ex-boyfriend. Aaron. Oh my God. I dated an Aaron. And what's his? You're a Virgo, and he's an Aquarius. Okay. I'm an Aquarius too. All right. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Aaron's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards faith? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Aaron's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards faith? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Aaron's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards faith? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Aaron's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards faith? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Aaron's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards faith? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Aaron's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards faith? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Aaron's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards faith? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Aaron's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards faith? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Aaron's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards faith? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Aaron's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards faith? All right, love. We have Ace of Swords reversed, the Magician, Ace of Wands reversed, King of Cups reversed. Jesus, oh my gosh, Sarah got the same one. Six of Swords reversed in the same place with general energies. This guy is not over you. This guy, do you have a past with this guy? You do, don't you? I'll be embarrassed if you don't. But I feel like you have a history with this guy. Am I right? He's not. So starting with his general energies, we have the Six of Swords reverse. This is someone who has not moved on from you. So I don't know if you guys dated or if this was just something that never came to fruition that he wanted to come to fruition. Um, and your general energies, we have the Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Swords reversed, when it comes to your general energies, this is telling me that are you currently speaking to him? Because Ace of Swords reversed is like not using your voice. We just started talking. Okay. Interesting. I just said not using your voice, and then you said that you guys just started talking. So you guys don't have a history. So if you don't have a history and there's this Six of Swords reverse, that makes me a little concerned. Because he may not be over someone else. He does think that you are quite amazing with this Magician card. He thinks you're the, like, you got it all, girl. Like he really, like, when I'm really into someone, like, they're the magician to me. Like, I always want the magician. The magician has it all. He has the wands, the swords, the pentacles, and the cups, and he sees that in you. I haven't heard from him in some hours. I told him I think he's playing. Yeah. I get I'm getting that he's not over someone. He's into you, but he's also not over someone. And I don't know if he's mentioned her or what. But his feelings, we have the Ace of Wands reverse. He feels as though he's, despite thinking that you're like the Isht with the Magician, he still feels stuck. He's still stuck on someone with this Ace of Wands reverse. And then with his intentions, we have the King of Cups reverse. He's not he's emotionally unstable. Like, he's not a mess, but he's still deeply affected by a past breakup or connection. Despite the fact that he does see you as such an incredible woman and is really deeply attracted to you, he's still not over someone. He just texted you. Whoa, okay. He's really into you, but he's also really scared to move forward because I see someone who is stuck with the Six of Swords reverse. And someone who's still hurt with the King of Cups reversed. But that's not to say that he won't. He's definitely interested in you. The Magician's like a really, really strong card. If someone thinks of you as the Magician, like they think of you as the one that has it all. So he is really into you. I'll confirm that. But he is reticent to. He's scared. I don't think he's dated since the last person that he was with, and whatever transpired in that relationship is still really affecting him. Kind of rebound energy, but not so much. He genuinely is into you, but he also genuinely needs to clear himself and disconnect himself from that past connection, which he hasn't done. So if you want my advice, I would just take it slowly, take it as it is. Continue talking to him. And I guess just see how things go. Observe his actions, and his actions speak louder than words. Observe his actions. That's a really important one. So yeah, I'm not saying that there's no potential. There definitely is. Um, yeah, he told me it's been a year. Yeah, yeah, and I feel like he was with her for like a long time, and it's not so much that he's not over her. I'm not seeing that. I'm not getting that energy. It's that he's still hurt from the breakup and he's really scared of that happening again with him. But that's the game of love. That's the name of love, is taking that chance, knowing that you might get hurt. It's inevitable. Um, yeah, just take it slowly. There's definitely potential. And I don't get bad energy from him. I just get someone who really thinks you're awesome, really thinks you're just gorgeous and amazing. You really stand out to him. You really shine. And he's an Aquarius. Okay, I'm an Aquarius too, and I've dated a lot of Aquarius guys. They're weird. We're weird. We're weird, and we're weird as hell when it comes to romance. Like, and the men, especially Aquarius men, they can be very difficult at times. They're wonderful. All Aquarius, we're all great. I love my sign. I'm so proud to be an Aquarius. We're awesome. But yeah, they can be. I love statistics with astrology, and there was a study that was done, and this is actually kind of depressing because I'm single. Um, the highest number of single people are Aquariuses, like by a huge margin. Um, so that's not to say that he's never going to want to be in a relationship, but like I've been single for like a long time. Yeah, I've had flings with people, but I haven't had like a serious boyfriend in like 4 or 5 years. Um, and it's not that I'm not over my past. I'm definitely healed from my past relationship. Um, he does, girl. He does. Aaron seems sweet. He does. He's a sensitive guy, which is rather interesting for an Aquarius. Um, especially the guys, can be kind of emotionless and a little clueless when it comes to romance. Um, but he's definitely into you. He's just a hurt guy and needs to heal. Um, how long will that take? I don't know. Um, but it could very well happen with you. Um, or it might not, you know. But yeah, I would just take this slowly. So, good news is he is crazy. He does think you are amazing. Like when you see the magician, it's just like that. Oh, that girl, she's got it all. Like she's the one. She has everything. Um, so yeah, that is what I am seeing for you, love. Thank you so much for your donation. I think this is, I don't know if this is the first time I read for you. If it is and you're new, thank you so much for your subscription, and I really appreciate you joining the channel. And if I read for you in the past and I forgot your name, he told me his favorite movie is Twilight. That's so adorable to me. Twilight. What movie is that? I'm thinking of Moonlight. That's one of my favorite movies. Twilight movie. Oh, Twilight. Yeah. The vampires. Gotcha. That's cute. That's cute. How did I not remember? That's crazy that I didn't like put that together. I totally forgot that movie's called Twilight. Um, yeah, just take it slowly. Yeah, and he's taking it slowly, but confirmation he is really into you, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Well, definitely potential. There's definitely potential. Um, he's a sensitive guy. I like his energy, and I like that he really thinks so highly of you and is really enamored with you. Thank you so much, love. The cringy vampire. Yeah, I didn't want to say it. I'm not a fan. I've never seen those movies. I was really into vampires when I was a teenager, so I'm like over vampires. I was super obsessed with Anne Rice, and like Interview with the Vampire. Oh my god, I love that book. Love that movie. It's one of my favorites. Um, yeah, huh? I went through my vampire phase. You're hella welcome, Faith. Thank you so much. Love and light to you, and thank you again. All right, y'all. So the donation queue is once again open. If you have a question and you would like it answered, I'm here for you. Thank you so much. All right. So I have been on for 2 hours now, so it is that time of night. It is last call for any and all donations. If you have a question, let me know, send in your donation, and I am more than happy to answer for you. But it is last call. Last call tonight for any and all donations. Thank you. Last call tonight. Last call for any and all donations. Thank you. Last call for any and all donations tonight. Thank you. Last call for all donations. Thank you. And I will be gone tomorrow. I will not be on. I will not be on Tuesday, and I won't be on Wednesday. I'm going out of town. But I will have my cards with me, so I will be taking private readings if you have a question and you need me to answer it while I am gone. Last call, everybody, for any and all donations. Thank you so much. All right, looks like everyone is happy and taken care of. Thank you so very, very much. Love and light to all of you, and I will see you next week. Bye.